Hello guys, welcome to weekly outlook here on the DXY, pound USD and gold. This week the market is already open and we're currently in the Asian session. Let's start with the DXY quickly. My analysis for the week is if we look at the daily time frame here on the DXY and see this past week, we've seen price push all the way from the regions of 105 back to the regions of 104. Okay, we retested it just shy away of 104 region. Okay, 104. Okay, this is also a strong support region in the past. It was it held off as a resistance, broke above it, became a support, and it held off multiple times. We see one here March, we see one here April, we see one here towards the end of April again. So my analysis for the week is a possibility that price would either go up to retest 104 or 105 region and then come back all the way to 104. So we might be trading between the regions of 105 and the regions of 104 this week. Now, for that to happen, it means the only reasons basically within this region we'll be looking out for opportunities here. So if we style onto the 1 hour time frame, we could see a possibility that here might be a small support again too. And so look at what I'll be looking out for. So this is it. We might just get price to retest this region a little bit, then go to the upside. So more or less, I don't really trade when it's not really clear, but I might see a counter trend trade here to these regions of 105, and then we can sell back all the way to 104. So this is the first thing I'm looking out for here. If this doesn't really play out or breaks below here, I just know that we're going to be selling from 104.95 or 105 region. And if price just sells and continues all the way to these regions, we just know we're going to be buying all the way from 104 region. So this is just the first instance. Back on the 4 hours time frame, what I'll be anticipating now would just be let's sell from this region here. Let's buy from this region here to this region if price comes to that point. Okay, and we could sell from this region from 105 to this region if price comes here first. So basically that's the analogy. Putting into perspective the bigger one, if price doesn't only range within this region, if price really breaks away from this region this week, then we might be looking out for price to break retest and then continue to the upside. Or if price ends up breaking below here, we could be seeing price to sell between a break and retest of 104 region to the downside. That's that for the week for DXY. Over here on pound USD, I have a very clear structure here. A previously held resistant region, price is at that moment now. So my only analysis here is a possible break of price here, show a good retest, then we might buy up all the way to 1.2780 regions. Let's just call it all the way to 1.28. So this is the first analysis. We might get faker, but that's why I said a good break and then a retest, then we could, more like that 100 pips range. Other than that, I'm also looking out for a rejection pattern here, so we could pull back a little bit. If we scroll down to the 1 hour time frame, it looks like at market open price is trying to hit up the way to the upside, but the possibility of sales is only clear because we've seen this support region here that was created last week. These regions of 1.2650 regions or 1.2645. So again, if price just messes around here, a break above will buy, a break below here is where I'm looking out to for a little sales, either to these regions here or to these regions here. Okay, let's go back to the 4 hours time frame to see if that's clear. Yeah, so more or less a break of that. I might see price want to come back to these regions of 1.2523, so that's why I put it this way. So it's going to be a little kind of sell. So I'm seeing here very strong support regions and it's very attractive, so we might just see price probably sell all the way to these regions. Okay, that will give us a good RR for the week. My bias for price to go up is if we can see DXY going to the downside, but I think DXY have retested a good region. It might just play around, so I'm looking out for maybe a potential continuation to the upside on DXY in general. Hence, we'll be looking out for a potential sales here on the DXY. All right, so that's that for the pound USD. Going to gold. Gold has always been bullish for this past couple of weeks, and then we've seen price just make something like a retest and has continued to create higher lows. Now I'm going to take this off for a while. Now what am I looking out for? I'm just going to be using my FIB here. So we've seen a strong region here. We see price at this point. We might just get a pullback to 50%, 61.8 region, and then we can continue to the upside. Targets would be around 2450 region. So let's just put that mark here. Targets for TPs. So we have one here at this region here. We have another one here at this region here. Let's see. Perfect. So I'm going to take that out now and go straight to the 1 hour time frame. So I'm going to be drawing this might be a support region here. So this is where I'm anticipating that price to come over to. Okay. Another area to look out for is the possibility of price coming to this region. So these two. All right. So I'm looking out for price that way to just we're looking for a pullback to this region or this region, and then we'll continue to the upside. Let me delete this first. I think if I do it this way, pull back to this region here, well, yeah, from here to this point we can buy, and we can also get from here to this point, and we can also buy. Go back to the 4 hours time frame. Sorry, refresh this. So this is what we'll be looking out for. I need a continuation to the buy. The only reason we might be selling is price breaks below 23.43, but for now we already know the gold is very bullish. So let's see how the week will play out. Make sure you back some tips. I'll see you guys for weekly recap during the weekend, and do enjoy the week. Ciao.